Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as Japan, episode number 80. Wait, 81? Oh my gosh, 81. FinnishJager has graciously provided me with 2 extra thumbnails, which means, hey, we can go all the way to 82. But I'm not planning to try to take it that far. This is, in my opinion, this is already the end of the line. Now we have an objective here, maybe. Unknown radar contact. I mean, it could be interesting to play this out, but I want to make it quick. So let's do it this way. Let's go to support, line ahead. Try to do this quickly. Squad max. Sea state is going to limit us to 28. So let's just go down to 28 automatically. I want the Jiri close enough that she can provide radar support, and then we'll go on in and see what we can get done. Oh, okay, so this is... There is a line of ships, so we need to... Yeah, that's a good angling. Just want to make sure that we don't overdo it so the radar doesn't become inoperable. Okay, this could have gone a little bit better so far. Oh, okay, some destroyers. And hey, you know, we've done a really good job at the start of this, hitting some destroyers. We're going to stay out of range. And then it all changed. Okay, that's fine. It is early morning, kind of. Yes. So if we want to get out of here after that little damage that we did, we probably have to just skedaddle right now. And, you know, a pursuing enemy makes a much easier target. Okay, we're out of sight, out of mind, and we're running out the clock now. So I'm going to put this on AI control. Crank these guys up to 24 just to get us clear as quick as possible. And run. Fastest available, I think FA is. So down to 20. Yes. Okay. So we did. They actually did have a battle cruiser somewhere, so probably a good idea that we got out of the way. Okay. 40,000 ton one, not one. I mean, it would have been nice to sink that, but they got points? Huh. That's fine. New model. Okay, it has better range, better firepower, better speed. I mean, it's just a little bit better in every way. Wait, did that show what I thought it showed? 22 sunk? No, it's 22 submarines operating for us. Okay. And our budget's finally picking up. Well, you know, that's what happens when you lose a few ships. Yeah, so let's... Ah, man. I'm just going to decline. We're just bringing this to an end. An anti-Japanese rebellion has broken out in our position in Shanghai. Decline. Surprise fighting continues. Okay. So I know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to move a lot of ships into the Shanghai region. Just want to know, is that considered... Yeah, it is considered Northeast Asia. So pretty much any ships that we have in the South Pacific, we're going to retask to Northeast Asia. Adjust this screen as well, because it looks like it wasn't centered. Okay, and... Okay, we'll leave a couple cruisers down there. Couple CVs. No, actually these CVs would be better off in Southeast Asia now. But we'll leave a few ships down there. Okay, looks good. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna fight this one. Or maybe I won't. Or maybe I will. Because these are sometimes pretty fun. This reminds me of Rule the Waves 1. This is not the heavy cruiser I want it to be. Well, I guess it is the heavy cruiser I want against a light cruiser. Fortunately, it's much better equipped to run away than to pursue. It's coal firing. See if we can get a few hits in here. We're just trying to slow her down. On, fire those rear guns. There we go. Alright, let's close back in. She's gonna escape. Well, she's a long way from Tipperary, so it's a long way to go. We'll just pursue her last known, and then eventually the battle will come to an end. I don't know. I mean, I guess she probably would have gone back northeast towards the Philippines. There it is. Just find out. Oh, you know, she didn't. She kind of maintained her. It's a draw. Wow. She maintained her last heading, more or less. Okay, another improvement. Keep going. Now the Japanese way is to say, let's not ever give up. Let's just never surrender. I mean, never even accept anything but total victory. We are in a great shape, though. Okay. Nothing came of that, but see. Oh yeah, we'll take that off of there. Probably could have chosen only the, I mean, let the army have the money. I'm not doing anything with it right now. It's funny, I'm wondering what accepting and declining, I would have figured the Philippines would either fallen or, okay, carrier battle and support. We don't have an option, so I think, so somebody said you could just end the game, must pass before forced battle end is allowed. Interesting, so I'm not sure how that works. This is a pain in the butt though, because what this is going to mean is I actually do have to fight it. But we do also have the Haruna. Maybe this is, okay, look, I can be goaded into one more surface action. As long as the Haruna gets a chance to fight. So we're going to need to do all the things, unfortunately. All the organization. Okay, they think that we're going to be... They think... Well, they're saying we're down there. The enemy's down there. I think that might be a little much. Something like that. I will do 220. 220. Well, let's do 230, I guess. Okay, even 240 because we do have some issues. Say okay, and then let's go and equip whatever we have here. And you, put you on heavy, ready strike. Okay, can we just select all? No. Less fighter group. Torpedo, 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 dive. And 13, 13 either way. So it's really the longer range ones seem like a better choice for escort duty. You need to go to heavy. You need to go to heavy. And ready strike. Okay, and then the rest is just float planes. Okay, that's good. Satisfactory. Okay, so let's advance time. We will launch from everything. Wait, we have the Shinigami as well? Interesting. So we have 2 battleships off on their own. And then we have the... And the Haruna does have good speed. Really hope we can get her Really hope we can get her some action. All right, let's move forward right now. Wait for the scouting reports. Okay, we are ready to go, which is good. And that did seem to happen faster, didn't it? I guess it's been 20 minutes. And the Congo has joined us for this one as well. I'm going to see how quickly I can do this battle. This is going to be a bit of an experiment. By the way, I haven't addressed the last episode. There's a lot of fair comments. I mean, I titled that at the end. I guess I was already prepping for the immediate backlash about the battleship getting destroyed. But I titled it Pride Cometh because, you know, part of me knows that battleship didn't have to die. I don't know if it was, I still can't say if it was the wrong decision to send her in or not. I know that there were some comments saying that people were, you know, like, expecting the worst, which is fair. So I think that we're going to do the rare thing this time and just have all our people launch. Let's send... Okay, here's the readied ones. Shinano, you have a spotting... You have a capacity of 51. So escort, dive bomber, and we can get the 18 in here. We only have 16s. Okay, that's fantastic. We'll coordinate this strike. Prioritize carriers, target. Our scouting report. And, you know, we'll just go ahead and launch this. We're going to have a few torpedo bombers for the follow-up, or in this case, just 16. So we'll launch this strike. Move down to our next. I would be a little surprised if we don't have... It's interesting. It doesn't tell you your spotting capacity. Can we launch? Yeah, interesting. So we haven't done this yet. Now, is it going to let me do this? Okay. Somebody go tell Frederick there's a bug. I am over the spotting limit, but it will allow me to do it. It will allow me to do it for select already. So many little interesting bugs that you discover. I mean, you can see the logic in the programming if you have any background in programming. It's kind of fun to see. Okay, so we're preparing everything for a launch. We're going to send the Shinigami like right at this thing too. Or, sorry, well, both of them, but the Haruna and the Shinigami right at this thing. Winds out of the west means that they'll be turning to the east to launch, so I don't know if I'll lead them that much. Just going that way in any sense should be helpful. I might leave the destroyers for the sake of having more anti-aircraft coverage. I do want... What is your... Yeah, can you go to support role? Okay, good. And you... Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing with you. Yeah. You have no heavy guns. Yeah, I mean, whatever. We're going to send this as like some fun little thing we'll send over here. I guess I'll even move it 18 because it is coal-fired. And I am going to detach. It's going to move on its own. So you're going to be retasked to support the light cruiser. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. I also do want to launch the next wave. Or the... Well, let's get the... Well, what the heck's going on? This must be the... Yeah, recon. Wish I knew when exactly we were launching. Oh, we are. We're launching now. Okay, good. So that means I want to strike with my remaining... You know what? Yeah, let's continue to prioritize carriers. Should have one here. Oh, what the heck? Does it not work? Did I not hit launch? Maybe I didn't hit launch. Huh. Okay, well, whatever happened there, we'll have some kind of poor response. Okay, well that is a lot closer, but that's still not bad because we will overfly them. So the good news is the fact that they're closer means not too much, not too big of a deal. In fact, a second report kind of confirms their original location, which is also fine with us. So we want you to move like that. Okay, good. Here comes our strike wave. This is high speed rule the waves. Okay, and they are approaching cruiser division and carrier division. I did set maximum cap, so we have some hope here for a good response. Guess what I could do is try to get my light cruiser in position. I thought that this thing was actually just under AI control. I didn't realize I at some point have set only destroyers to be under AI control, which is generally what I want, but when you forget about it, then it's a little bit more problematic. So we'll get these guys up to like 25 and shoot them ahead as quickly as possible here. Don't run for hours now, just run. Okay, well, if they're bombing this thing, then mission accomplished. It's already done its job by just getting in the way, and that's all it needs to do. No bomb hits. So we very soon... it's actually a little surprising to me that they got off their strike so quickly. Yes, that's not a good sign, by the way. Definitely is not. Okay, Chanchamaru. She's made it the whole way, too. Yeah, okay, so we'll pull her off. We'll pull her over to the carriers. Take her down to 8 knots or so. In fact, really all we need to do is take her down to like 6 knots and head her north. Okay, here comes... Oh, look at that! The escorts, our escorts are doing excellent. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, wow, that's so effective so far. Our escorts have really done well. Isn't it great to see sometimes when you actually do something correctly, like have escort fighters, that they actually work? Okay, a bit. They work a bit. There's still a lot of cap up, and they are doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Okay, so we're getting some hits. We are prioritizing carriers, so let's hope that that happens. No bomb hits on this one. These are the dive bombers. You do expect them to act first, but we'll get the torpedo bombers in there soon. I hope. Soon TM. I might even want to boost the Haruna up to max speed. I mean, I suspect that they outgun us, but when has that ever stopped our... Wait. The Shinigami class and the Haruna is a Shinigami class. Why is this? Why is this not? It does have a max speed of... I was like, why is it only a max speed of 12? I never checked. Okay, you guys get up to max speed then. This is going to be fun. And we have a lot of aircraft approaching, so that's good. Okay, I mean, I take it back. This is a great way to end the game. It's going to be just a knockdown, drag-out war. Truly a big, big, big battle. We're in destroyers. I don't really know if I agree with that. We are targeting carriers. Satori is hit once. This is how it's going to be going. It's Strike Force ours versus Strike Force theirs. By the way, if we have any other aircraft that haven't launched, looks good actually. This looks fine to me. 14, but those are basically I'm just leaving those as cap. And we do have our Haruna closing in. Get our Shinigami like pretty much up to squad max. I want the cruisers to have a chance to catch up, but otherwise, yeah, just go. Okazi's hit by a torpedo? That's really interesting. Flooding of 64. It's possible she lives, which is weird. We'll definitely get her detached though. Sometimes I think maybe ships are too resilient to torpedoes in this. Okay, Omei's now been hit by a torpedo. I mean, this is just going, this is going crazy. We're like, okay, first of all, no. Just go up to the, no. Actually, I'm going to AI, I'm going to take you off AI control. You're going to go to support, line ahead. Oh, you're the wounded one. The heck? Are you by yourself? You're not wounded. I didn't hit the button. Okay, let's try that again. Blazing speeds. Go, go, go. Okay, so hopefully our torpedo bombers echo something quickly, because we haven't done much. But I mean, this is it. I mean, this is, what else are you gonna do? Just gonna launch our attacks. Oh my gosh. That's a hell of a an attack. That was how many bomb hits? Well, they're using 500-pound bombs. Thank God. Even our 2-inch deck is stopping 2 of them. Oh, it's all the superstructure, which I, carefully armored at 2 inches. At least the conning tower. Turret destroyed. Oh no, not my turret. We are getting some hits. Hopefully on a carrier. They claim on a battlecruiser. I will kill you when you land your aircraft if that's true. Okay, that's a little bit better. Dive bombing. Wow, this is crazy. Why are we doing dive bombing? Well, those are dive bombers, that's why. But where? I thought I had more torpedo bombers inbound. Anyways, this is really getting my blood going. So let's go ahead and increase speed on everyone, really. We do have heavy carriers in them, which means, in theory, we should have more of a chance of surviving 1 or 2 torpedoes. Cough, cough, last episode, all evidence to the contrary. Cough, cough. Well, that's a lot of torpedoes. The thing is, I don't know what we're hitting there. Is it like this? I believe it's like the previous... We have to look at what happened the previous... Or like 2 turns ago. 2 torpedo bombers. Torpedo enemy CV. But then we wouldn't have gotten 4 hits. Unless we have some really amazing double torpedo bombers. Which is not technology that I'm familiar with. Don't know if it exists in this game. Maybe float planes. I mean, maybe flying boats, but yeah. But I'm assuming we're getting some hits on them. And all that's going to mean is that hopefully the Haruna... And you know what? Damn, the escorts shouldn't... Did you get hit? Oh, you got hit twice. Engines disabled. Oh, no. But I think we have machinery on this. The unit machinery, which is allowing us to still make 20 knots, which is good. Okay, yeah, all speed. Make all speed. If you're intact, make all speed. Towards the enemy. Just want to harass them. Shinano hit by another torpedo. Woof! Close call. We still have the ability to operate aircraft. That might not be true anymore. How is she doing now? She's getting there. Okay, so Shinano. Let's go down to 2. Just come to a complete stop, basically. Omei, you're doing okay. No flooding, so we'll have you continue. Is your max speed 23 now? It is. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, keep going. God, more enemy aircraft. And we have already... I think that's it. I think we've done our entire attack. I don't think we have anybody else inbound. We have 5 here. I mean, I could probably sling together a ragtag group, but I doubt it would be very effective. Right now, I'm just waiting for the Haruna to arrive. Oh my gosh, the destroyer got hit by a torpedo. Have you ever heard of a destroyer being hit by an air-launched torpedo? Wow, okay. I mean, this is kind of goofy. Like, when the destroyers are like that, maybe. Let's just take you off AI control. Start sending you over. Okay, look at we either survived the attack or we didn't, and now it's time for Shinano. Good. Frickin' gracious. I don't think she's gonna make it home. They have more aircraft. What is this? Is insane. I think this is because we are doing an attack against them. And by the way, because I can't end a series without complaining about the battle generator, this is one of those situations that just would never happen. If I knew that there was like a comparable carrier task force in the Philippines, I would never send my carrier task force off the Philippines so that they could be... What I'm imagining is happening, but now, by the way, is we're being hit by both land and the naval, the carrier-based aircraft. I would never get this close. It's the same thing. The battle generator just, you know, it works both ways. It can totally screw you, and then sometimes it can, you know, wow, you are just dead, aren't you? Wow, remarkably no. Yeah, I mean, it's just, the battle generator can set you up for success or failure just on its own. I don't mind a little bit of that, like surprise battles and stuff like that, but having your carrier task force, it's not like it's a, oh, surprise, our carrier task force happens to be by the Philippines. No. So, oh my god, the Shinano. It wasn't meant to be. They still have more enemy aircraft. So, I don't know when I mean, they either just have this many, which is insane. Like, what the hell are we fighting here? Or, like I said, this might be land-based aircraft. She's still getting pummeled. It's still happening over here. So it's only the Shinano which is going to be, obviously, in some amount of trouble. You... Okay, so you... Actually, yes. So down to 2. And you can continue east. I mean, there's no point in keeping you in the battle. Kind of the same way we have this guy who's, you know, okay, we'll just have them... Their front turret is destroyed, though. They have minor flooding, so let's... Get her down to like maybe 6. Just have her move back though. So it could be useful to have her in the fight later. And then yeah, again, the rest of the ragtag fleet is just going to make its way slowly westward. Okay, you're in the same shape. Just slow down to 6 maybe and get going. You have no damage, so actually I need to... I'm going to run you south, just so I can run this guy. I think they might merge if I'm not careful. So I'm going to run this guy at squad max northwest, to try to get around reattaching with that guy. No. No, not going to do it. Just going right on in. It should be far enough away to avoid reattaching. Now, we should have, yeah, so we want to get these guys re-equipped. Okay, we'll do it this way. One escort, probably not going to be sufficient to worry about. And we'll ready those guys up for a second wave. And Haruna's getting very close here. Should start, yep, there it is. A destroyer escort. Okay, do not waste your ammunition, your precious ammunition against a destroyer. This is what we have. I mean, we have so many different things for this, like cruisers. I like how the escorts immediately fell behind. Okay, can you actually attach to Haruna directly? And when these guys aren't, I don't know if we need to be charging the enemy like this. Probably there's a more tactful decision, like not charging the enemy. Spotted an unknown ship, I saw that. Okay, good. We're in contact with something. Don't want to waste my shells against that. Okay, this thing's dead. And it is a carrier. Fantastic. Okay, we have some formations ready to... I think I want to get the entire group ready to go. Okay, well, that's the entire group, isn't it? Select already. And launch. I mean, it should be pretty obvious where we want to launch, but I'll specifically say this. Launch strike. That's right. Let's just do it manually, because I don't know what happened last time, why it didn't work. Ready, ready. Launch strike. And then ready, 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 launch strike. Okay, good. Yuri's doing her job admirably. We are seeing, it's nice to see that there are a few, it looks like, carrier, and that's on fire, whatever that is. Oh, the Shangri-La. Interesting. 22,000 tons, so probably carrying a fair amount of aircraft, or was. So we're just swimming through the corpses right now. 33 minutes in. I'm going to have to call this one to an early close, too. Oh, enemy! Here comes enemy aircraft. Hopefully we can get ours. Oh, Shangri-La just went down. We put some heat down on the Henley. I have no interest in actually trying to sink her. And this is another carrier. This might be... I'm pretty sure that she's dead. But it might be worth getting them, sinking them with destroyers, or torpedoes, just so we don't have to worry about... oh, wow, she went down as well. So, you know, we've lost one carrier, but so far, so good. And destroyer over here, I want you to kind of sweep south as my Haruna charges ahead. But like I said, we're actually going to call this one to an early close. So any moment now. Just hope I can find the enemy still. Shinigami just was hit again. Yes, detach her. Who did we detach? Basically, it's every man for himself. It's a marathon sprint here. Just get over to the enemy. Shinigami still doing good, which I'm very happy to see. And we'll have our naval strike coming in pretty soon as well. Okay, Shinigami hit. Sapporo's getting hit again. She's not in like a great shape. We'll probably have to turn her back. I mean, her max speed is 6, so yeah, we'll pull her off the line. You know, as soon as she's even capable of being pulled off the line. Run you north a little bit. You are screening Shinigami. That's fine. That's fine to me. You are blazing westward, which is fantastic. So are our aircraft. In fact, we haven't spotted the enemy yet. If that is true, that is so interesting that we're actually in the middle of them. We were there even. Where the hell are they? Okay, they're down here. And they're coming back, thank goodness. Yuri, run. Okay. Well, we know what's going to happen next. We're going in with... Oh, is it going to be another one of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 2-on-7. I'm looking forward to it. But I am a little pressed for time today. So, I guess I can tease out just a... I'm just... Any moment now I'm going to have to leave. Okay. Please deploy smoke. Save yourself. And here we come with... Okay, what we can probably do is start setting up a surround with our destroyers. Shinigami is still getting harassed. She might not make it to, yeah, the fight here. I would say that she's not going to. I didn't want to fight a high speed. She's going 0. I didn't want to fight a 2v7. That seems like it's a little unfair. Let's fight a 1v7. But that'll take place in the next and the final video. I can almost guarantee you. I'll get out my simulator if I have to. So until the next one, thanks for watching, and take care.